Okay, now we're going to go ahead and learn how to display the automatic subtotals in our table. First thing we want to do, just because we're going to be doing this based on state, we want to sort by state. So select the little filter button there in state, sort A to Z. Okay, now that we have that, anywhere on the table we can select, right click, go to table and say convert to range and hit yes. This will allow us to do the automatic subtotals. The next thing we want to do here with the table selected, we're going to go ahead and go to the Data tab and click on the Subtotal button there. And what we want to do is change this at each change in. We're going to change that to state. We're going to say each time the state changes in our table, we want to make that a category that we do subtotals on. We're going to uncheck grade. Make sure this says sum if it doesn't. We're going to do quota and year-to-date sales. And with that as our selection, we're going to hit OK, and it will format automatically with subtotals. You can see all the Arizonas are grouped together, and it shows their subtotal. All the Californias are grouped together, showing subtotals, and so on. And at the very bottom, there's a grand total that adds them all up for us. Okay, now one thing we can do with this, now that we have this sorted by subtotals, you can see this bar over here appears. We can hide or expand any of these states we want. We want to hide Arizona. We can just click on the plus sign. It hides all the details of Arizona. It leaves the subtotal. We want to hide all of the states and just show the grand total. We can click this here. Okay, and then you also have the 1, 2, 3 up here. 1 is the highest level, just the grand total. 2 will be the state level. And 3 will be the sales rep level. You click on those and it expands it out all the way. Okay, now that's automatic subtotals. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove that. We really don't want to work on our table with automatic subtotals. I just want you to know how to do that. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and select on our table, click the subtotal again, and just select remove all. Okay, it returns us back to our table. What we need to do now is we need to format it as a table again. So we're going to select cells A8 through J21, go back to our home tab, format table as. This is why we had that custom table. We're going to click that and hit OK, and we format our table again. One thing I noticed that I forgot, so you can get on me about that, is I forgot to select our headers and change the text color to white. Maybe you caught that, maybe you didn't. If you didn't, like I didn't, you can do that with me now. So select A8 through J8 and select the color white. Okay, now it looks a little more like what they have in the book. And in our next lesson, we're going to learn a little bit more about what we can do here with our tables.